lot of it's really what's your why. So what's the reason you're doing stuff?
And share with us what we learned from Chris Gray and how to create an effortless empire, and what we're going to do with the lessons we've learned from being in the room today. So thank you everyone for participating, contributing, and adding your
What
part.
I mean by that, this is a journey really about leverage, compounding, and growth. It's leverage, being able to borrow other people's money to make yourself wealthy. That's a beautiful thing. We have to take advantage of that. Compounding, you're buying a high growth asset that compounds over time, and the long-term effects of that compounding capital growth is what actually creates wealth. And you need time. You need time on this journey. I tell my clients you need a minimum of, let's say, 10 to 15 years to achieve a level of financial independence. A minimum of 10 to 15 years. It's very much a long-term journey. In terms of the leverage mindset, this is an important one. I was telling our group a story about my parents. You know, my parents are migrants. They were born in Egypt. They came here when I was 4 years old. They did what they knew because they were conditioned that they had to buy something and pay off the debt straight away. And that's not how the property game works. It's very much the opposite. You have to be comfortable with good debt. You know, what they did is they came to Australia, they bought a home, they spent 30 years paying it off, and now they're retired and they've got their home paid off and they've got no passive income. And you leverage. And we've got no choice because super is not enough. That's the reality of it. Take emotion out. That's a very important one. Investment decisions are supposed to be boring decisions. They're not supposed to be exciting. You know, if you want exciting, you go skydiving, you go bungee jumping. Investment decisions are purely based on numbers. And if the numbers work, you go for it. How you measure future potential growth is demographics, right? And that's something that Chris spoke to as well. Demographics, in that you want to be in an area that has people with good jobs and good incomes and high disposable income. When you're in an area where the average household income is increasing over time, that's a measure that that area is actually gentrifying. You know, we spoke about areas in Sydney that have gentrified over time. Marrickville, Redfern, Balmain, Newtown, you wouldn't have touched those pockets, 10, 20 years ago. Things have changed. And that is because if you monitor the change in average household income increasing, you can actually pick areas that are due to gentrify. Good professional help and advisors. You have to surround yourself with a good team, and that's something that Chris definitely spoke to. A good team is accountants, solicitors, quantity surveyors, financial planners. They're all experts in their own right, and they can all assist you on this journey. So you don't have to be an expert in every area. Make sure you surround yourself with a good team. The strategy, more or less, is buy a good asset that has high growth and the potential to add value to it. You add value via a renovation or a development, and you just hold. That's it. You don't have to get any more exciting than that. It's buy, add value, hold. Don't speculate. Focus on a tried and tested approach. Focus on specific suburbs that have actually grown historically, proven suburbs. You don't have to do anything exciting. Like I mentioned, it should be a boring process. So don't gamble, don't speculate, don't hotspot, focus on tried and proven suburbs.